All right, come have a seat.
Where do I work?
I'm Mia. This is Justin, my son. We are in our pajamas because why not? We're going to do a little yoga. Ready? Do you want this mat or that mat?
This mat.
Okay. All right, so let's start out. Just come on all fours. Yep. So hands and knees, and then you could either tuck or untuck your toes. Doesn't matter. Spread your fingers a little bit and like press your whole hand down. Good. Take a breath in, and then on the exhale, push into the earth and round your back. Push your spine up to the ceiling. Good. On the inhale, hammock your back. Lift your tailbone. Beautiful. And then exhale, push the spine away from you. Good. So just move like this. You could close your eyes. And think of breathing in and out of your nose, if that's possible. And see if you could begin to lengthen your breath a little bit. So a slightly longer inhale and a slightly longer exhale, and then just begin to move organically. So big circles with your hips. I have a feeling that you're staring right into my chest. I'm going to turn my mat a little bit. Right?
I wasn't even paying attention.
I know you're not, but I don't want that to happen. Okay. Some circular movement. Good. And then come back to this all four position and take your fingers facing the outside of the mat. Yeah, but a little wider. Yeah. Press your whole hand down, your knuckles, your finger pads, and gently shift left to right. Try to keep your arms straight. Keep pressing down your whole hand like, yeah, keep pressed down. There you go. Good. Maybe some circles. So just working on the movement of your wrist joint. And then continue. Take your hands on a walk, turning them even more so that maybe your fingers face your knees. And oh, great. Yeah. Try to spread your fingers wide. And you could be still, or you could just gently move around. Let's take your hands forward again, and then one at a time, or both at the same time, turn a palm up. And try to keep the arms straight, and see if you could get your fingers to touch the floor. And maybe the other one, this can be quite painful on the wrist. So the closer your hand is to your knee, the more accessible it is. Yeah, really good. And then place your palms down. Walk yourself back so you're sitting on your heels, and just shake your hands out a little bit. All right. Come and stand on your knees. Good. Transfer all the way to your left leg and see how slowly you could pick up your right foot and place it at the front of the mat. Good. A little further forward with your right foot. Your knee hurts? Okay, let me get a blanket. That's what these are for.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it like that. Okay. Great. Take your right foot further forward. Your right foot. Yeah. Bring your hand to your knee. Let your knee bend forward a bit, and then lift your chest up. Good. Reach your arms up in the air. Take a couple breaths here. Oh, maybe don't close your eyes. Good. Let your knee bend just a little bit. Beautiful. Good. Bring your hands to the floor and step your left foot up to meet the right foot. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Bend your knees. Find opposite elbows and let your head hang down. Good. Take a couple breaths here. So we're looking for a release. No, you want to keep your knees bent. And then start to straighten one and then the other. Yeah. Let the back of your neck be longer. Think of being a bit wiggly and loose. Maybe roll your shoulders or shake your head. Couple long, steady breaths here. Keep your knees bent. Yeah. Good. Release your hands to the floor. Find your block. Put it on the highest level in front of your right foot. Yep. Bend your right knee. Lift your left arm up in the air. Nice. Lean back a little bit. Take your chin away from your chest. Maybe lift your toes. Slowly come through center and then switch sides. Bring the block in front of your left foot. A little bit further forward. So think of getting longer through here. Reach up. Couple of breaths. And think of just softening a bit through here. And then right hand down. Bring your feet hips distance apart. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Hips distance with your feet. Yep. Bring your hands to your shins and pull your chest forward. Fold in. Keep your knees bent. Let your head go. 2 more times. Hands to shins. Pull your chest forward. Fold in. Let your head go. And once more. Lengthen. Lengthen your spine. And fold in. Oh. Don't be falling on me. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Step your right foot way back. Way back. Even further back. Lower the knee. Uncurl your toes. And walk your hands up your left leg. But bend the knee a little bit. Reach your arms up in the air. Palms face each other. So you have to actually anchor through what's on the floor. You have to press down with your feet. Lift the toes on this foot. Just the toes. There. That's what you want. You want to press the foot down. Good. Bring your hands to your heart. Start to shift the weight to your right leg and step your left knee back. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up in the air. Exhale, come on back to table pose. Couple more cat-cows. Just explore your spine. And then look at me and see if you could see my shoulder blade. You can't see my shoulder blades through this, but see if you could push up and then, yes, but keep looking a little bit forward. Yeah. So we're just moving here. Push up and then retract. Squeeze. And push up. Just here. Couple more times. It's like, yes, that's good. Once more. Really good. All right. Walk your hands back. Stand on your knees. Switch the weight to your right leg. And how slowly can you place your left foot forward? So good. Bend your left knee. Remember, we press the whole foot down flat. You could take the foot back a little bit. Good. Lift your chest up. Reach your arms up in the air and take a couple breaths. Anything that's on the floor, press it down. Your foot, the back foot, the knee. Bring the hands down to the earth and tuck your right toes under. Tuck your right toes under. Good. And step your right foot up to the front of the mat. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Bend your knees, bend your knees. Find opposite elbows and just hang. Good. Interlace your hands behind your back. Try to so like this. And then see if you could lift your arms up in the air and let your head go. That's hard to do. Keep your knees bent. Nice. Slowly release your hands to the floor. Bend your knees a little and bring your feet in, hips distance. Hands to shins. Pull your chest forward. Nice. Fold in, let your head go. Bend your knees. Once more, hands to shins. Lengthen. So think of like pulling your heart forward. Yes. Do you feel the muscles engage here?
Yeah.
Okay, forward fold. Yeah. Slowly step your left foot way back, giant step back. Nice. Lower your knee. Walk your hands up your leg. And reach your arms up in the air and take a breath. Can you transfer the weight to your left leg? Maybe bring your hands to your heart and slowly Step your right foot back. Awesome. Hands come to the floor. So find table pose. Keep looking at the front of the mat and step your right foot way back. Keep the ball mount of the foot on the floor. Yeah, good. Notice when you do that, watch your body. Look at me for a second. I shift back. Try not to let that happen. Push through the heel. You're looking at the cat? Okay. Lift your right leg up. Yeah. Press this down. Yeah. Pull your chest forward and straighten your arms. Maybe come to your left finger pads. No? Okay. And then put your right knee down. And we'll switch sides. Step your left foot back. Keep the ball mount on the floor and then straighten your arms. Good. Nice. Lower this bum down a bit. Take 2 more breaths. Press through the heel. Press into my finger. Nice. Take another breath. And left knee comes down. Good. Stay here. Tuck your toes under. And just shift your bum back towards your heels. Push your hands forward. Push. Push. Do you feel something on the bottoms of your feet?
Yeah.
Good. Pull yourself up to table. Untuck your toes. And then shift your bum back towards your heels. Try to straighten your arms and push the earth away from you. Inhale up to table. Bring your big toes to touch. But keep them on the floor. And then take your knees just a little bit wider. But touch your big toes. Good. Shift your hips back, child's pose. Reach your arms forward. And bring your forehead down. Maybe let your elbows bend and just take a couple breaths here. In and out of the nose, if possible. Lift your chest up. Oh, not your hips, just your chest. Walk your arms over to the right. Yeah, and you may want to take your right arm behind you to the back right corner of the mat. Good. See if you could bring your forehead down to the mat. Watch yourself breathing. And through center, lift your chest up. Just your chest, not your bum. Walk your arms over to the left. Both arms. And maybe take your left arm behind you on the floor. Good. Let your forehead come down. Take a couple breaths. And then back to center. Come on up to table pose. Good. And then stand on your knees. Press your left foot down. Step your right foot forward. Reach your arms up in the air. Good. Bring your hands down and lift your left leg up in the air. And you can put your hands on the blocks. Ooh, let your head go. Good. You could put a little bend in your right knee and let your head be heavier. Step your left foot next to the right, hands to shins. Pull your chest forward, bend your knees a bit, find that engagement back here. No, yes, but so watch me for a second. Not here, here. There you go. Release, bend your knees, let your head go, bend your knees. And then rise up to stand. You could bring your hands to your hips, reach your arms up in the air. And bring your left arm by your side, side bend over to the left. Good. And you could look up or down. Take another couple breaths. And think of softening here and pressing your right foot down. Through center, reach up, and then over to the other side. Take a couple breaths. Through center, reach both arms up. Maybe look up. Perhaps press your palms together as you look past your thumbs. So lean your head back. Yes, beautiful. And then forward fold, bend your knees. Bend your knees. Halfway lift, shift, lengthen. Beautiful. Hands come down. Keep your knees bent. Step your left foot way back. Good. Place your left hand on the block and your right foot up by where your right hand is. Yeah. Lift your left knee up. And then lift your right arm up. Open your chest to the window. Take a couple breaths here. Oh, tuck your left toes under. That's like super hard what you're doing. Good. How's your breath? There you go. Right hand down, and then step your left foot up to meet the right. Lengthen, shift. Fold in, bend your knees a little, and then step your right foot way back, like a giant step back. Place the block under your right hand. Flat. And then lift your left arm. Bend your left knee. Yeah, you might be a little long. That's okay. Take a breath. That was a good breath. Bring your left hand down and then step your left foot back to plank pose, top of a push-up. You're going to move the block. And you could bring your knees down. Bring your knees down. Yeah, but push up between the shoulder blades. Good. Shift back to child's pose. Untuck your toes if you want. Inhale to table. Stand on your knees. Reach your arms up in the air. Bring your hands to your heart. Slowly step your right foot or left foot forward. Oh, yeah. Reach your arms up in the air. Take a breath. Hands come down, probably to the blocks. Find the blocks. And lift your right leg up in the air. And let your head go. You could take the blocks forward more. Yeah. Let your head go. That's hard to do. Step your right foot next to the left. Bring your hands to your shins. Bend your knees a bit. Bend your knees. Pull your chest forward. Fold in, let your head go. And stand up. Reach your arms up in the air. Good job. Over to the left, side bend. Left arm by your side. Through center, reach up. And over to the right. Press your left foot down. Inhale through center. Maybe look up. Maybe press your palms together. Lean your head back. Beautiful. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift, shift, lengthen. Fold in, step your right foot way back, that giant step back. Good. Place your right hand on a block. And you want it on the lowest level, probably the block. Flat, and then lift your left arm. Keep your right knee lifted. Take your left arm across your ear. And as you do that, press back with the right heel. Take your left hand down, step to plank pose. Lower your knees. Push up between your shoulder blades. And shift back, child's pose. Inhale, come on up. Stand on your knees, reach your arms up in the air. And hands to heart. Step your right foot forward. Bring your hands down on either side. Maybe blocks. Lift your left knee. Put your hand on the block. Lift your right arm way up in the air. Up your right arm. Okay. Reach your right arm towards the kitchen. Yep. Take a breath. Press through your left heel. Good. Right hand comes down. Step to plank pose, but lower your knees. And then take the blocks off to the side. Good. Come all the way onto your belly. And reach your arms forward. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Take a rest. You need to blow your nose? I'll go get you some tissue. Take a couple breaths. So we'll do just a little bit on the floor, and then you'll get a nice rest in Shavasana. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay. The mailman's here. All right. So come onto your belly. Reach your arms forward. Good. And see if you could face your palms towards each other so that your thumbs are up and your arms are shoulder distance, so a little wider with your arms. Good. Bring your forehead to the mat. Mm-hmm. And then start to energetically reach your arms forward and reach your toes back. So reach through your fingers too. Good. Keep everything as straight and strong as you can and lift everything up just an inch or two off the ground. So lift your head, lift your arms up. Good. Take another breath. Think longer rather than higher. And lower down. Tilt an ear and take a rest. Forehead to the mat. We'll do that once more. So we're engaging the muscles on the back of your body. Turn your palms to face each other. And then just lift everything up an inch or two. Even your arms. And lower down. Bring your hands by your low ribs. Oh, so on the floor, but look at me. And a little wider. Little wider. Good. Press your hands down. And then pull your hands towards your feet. Yes, and then lift your head, chest, and heart up. Oh, not so high. And then relax here. There we go. More with the hands pulling and the feet pressing down. Untuck your toes the other way. There you go. Nice. Lower down and shift back to child's pose. Inhale up to table. And then you'll just come on your bum, or your backside rather. Put your head here and then put your feet down there. Just lie on your back with your head there. Yeah. Good. Is it okay if I move this just so you could feel your feet? Okay, come on down. Bless you.
Hello?
Oh, hi Libby. We're just filming a little video.
You're not answering my text.
Well, because I'm filming a video.
We have 2 bites.
Hang on, Libby. So bend your knees. Good. Close your eyes. As you press your feet down, lift your hips up. And then lower down. Good. I want you to do that 4 more times. See if you could press down more firmly with your whole foot and lift your bum up higher. Bless you. And lower down. Good. As you breathe in, lift your hips up. And as you breathe out, lower them down. 2 more times. Oh, and lower down. Good. Draw your knees into your chest with your arms. Just roll around a little bit. And then place your feet flat on the mat and take them as wide as the mat. Your feet. Oh, poor you. Take your arms out to the sides and let your knees tip over to the right. Okay. Try to do less. And bring your knees back to the middle. Set your feet up again nice and wide as the mat. Maybe lift your hips up just to straighten your spine. And then let your knees tip over to the left. And you could look over to the right side if that feels good. Yeah, take a couple breaths. And notice as you breathe in, can you feel your belly rising? There you go, yeah. And as you breathe out, softening through the chest, the belly, and then back to center. And hug your knees into your chest. And straighten your legs out and we'll rest. You could close your eyes. You could take your arms away from your body if you'd like. Yeah. You can slowly begin to make some movement with your fingers and toes. Ankles and wrists, draw your knees up into your chest. And roll over to your side and press yourself up to seated. Or come up there. All right. Well done, Justin.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.